Hello, my lovely Scorpios. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my loves, we are going to be doing your October mid-monthly reading. This is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate. And if you guys want something that is meant for your energy, then I do have personals open, and personals are on sale. You guys can get a 3-question recorded video reading for $20 or an hour-long Zoom reading for $50. And everything that you'll need to know about scheduling that is in the description box for you. And if you guys want to, you can join me over on Patreon. I do additional readings over there. We do spiritual growth, money and career, as well as love readings, and there's a link for that as well. And when you sign up over on Patreon, you guys can get a free 1-question email reading. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding. For my most beautiful Scorpios, please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear them. Please show me Scorpio's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. Okay, Scorpio. Got the 6 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck for the general overall energy. You know, it does kind of feel to me that somebody's ready to put the work in. Somebody's offering you something now. Somebody's ready to give to the connection now. But it does kind of feel like it may be too little too late. You got the Page of Cups in the reverse here. It kind of has like one that got away energy. It's like they realize that they've lost you. They realize that they're losing you. They realize you're slipping away. And now they're wanting to take action when I feel like up to this point they haven't been. You know, now it's just that they don't want to lose you. And I feel King of Cups in the reverse. I feel like Sun card in the reverse, you guys have been unhappy long enough. I feel like you're closed off to this person, or you're guarded I'm emotionally guarded when it comes to this person now. I think you've started to pull back from this person. Got the 7 of Swords in the reverse for where the connection is right now. I think the truth about a person or a situation is out. As well as I do think it is representing an apology. Someone's feeling like left out in the cold. So I do feel like somebody here is trying to reconnect, or, you know, is feeling very left out in the cold. I feel like you guys could have, you know, walked away from somebody here. And I feel like now they're apologizing. But I do feel like you guys have started to see, you know, that this is kind of a manipulation, I guess is the word I want to use. But it's like you're starting to see that they're only willing to put the work in now when it gets to this point, right? But the rest of the time when you've been expressing how you feel, the rest of the time when you've been asking for things, you know, it hasn't happened. They weren't willing to put the work in. They weren't willing to take any action. King of Wands in the reverse, you know, just now when you're gone, now when they're losing you, now they don't want to lose you. But is it too little too late? I think you guys have been unhappy too long. You guys made your decision. You got the Moon card in the reverse and the Judgment card. You know, I think a lot has been shown to you. A lot has been revealed to you. It's like I only get the effort when you're about to lose me. And then it kind of reverts right back. Maybe they're good for a little while, but then it reverts right back. That's a manipulation, and you're seeing that here. Magician in the reverse. So that's the truth that's coming out. You're seeing what it is. You're seeing what it is, Scorpio. Tower in the reverse for the challenge. You know, allowing the challenge or the tower to fall when it's meant to. You know, I think this person here is just kind of trying to keep it together, or trying to prevent the tower from falling, right? Trying to avoid that tower moment. But it's just kind of postponing the inevitable. And I think that that's what you are realizing here. Like, we've been here before, and it always kind of comes back to this place because you always revert. You only, you know, the change and the effort is only here when we're in this situation. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse for the best approach to the situation. You know, this is not what you wanted. This is not what you wanted. The Four of Wands in the upright is like reaching a goal, a finish line, an accomplishment, celebration. You know, in the reverse is like something not making it there, something not being what you wanted it to be. And I think you're seeing that this isn't what I want. Maybe at a time I thought that that's what I wanted because I didn't see it for what it is. Now that I'm seeing things for what they are, I know that this is not something that I want. I'm not trying to stay stuck. I'm not trying to be in a cycle, right? I'm not trying to just postpone the inevitable. Doesn't make it easy. Doesn't make it easy to walk away. It's still going to hurt you, them. Ten of Swords is what's flipped out here. But let's take a look and see. Tell me about this Seven of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Cups. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's apologizing because they don't want to lose their happiness. They're seeing that they're about to lose you. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. They're seeing it's like they're missing their opportunity. And they're losing their opportunity to have that with you. But they've been having the opportunity. They had the opportunity. The thing with the Ace of Pentacles, it's a little bit different than the other aces. Because the Ace of Pentacles, it is the potential and opportunity, but you do have to kind of do something with it. It does require a little bit of work and effort, a little bit of action behind it, right? To ground it, to develop it. And, you know, they had the Ace of Pentacles this whole time. They didn't ground it. They didn't develop it. They didn't put the effort in. They didn't put the action in. And now that it's in the reversed, now they want to call it back. The Nine of Wands. You know, the Nine of Wands fell out on top of the Three of Swords. And the thing with the Nine of Wands is it can be a really beautiful energy in that it is an energy of, you know, not giving up. It is an energy of persistence, of determination, right? But he's wounded for a reason. They call him the wounded warrior. And he's wounded for a reason. He's wounded because he won't stop fighting the war. And sometimes we have to realize, you know, when it's time to stop fighting the war. We're going to keep that there. So yeah, lots of apologizing at this time, you know, because they see what they're about to lose. Tell me about this Magician in the reverse. That's where you're at. You're feeling it's a manipulation, which I think is just frustrating for you at this point. You know, this is difficult enough that you kind of don't need that. Yeah, it's to get you to lower your guard. Seven of Wands in the reverse. They want you to lower your defenses. They want you to lower your guard. They want you to change your mind. They want to try to create doubt. Because the Seven of Wands is a card of conviction, right? In the reverse, you know, they're wanting to create a sense of doubt so that they can get you to lower your defenses here. That's where this manipulation is coming in. And maybe they're not intentionally like, oh, I'm going to manipulate Scorpio. But that is what they're doing, you know. And whether that's the intent or not, that it's still what it is. Got the Five of Pentacles for their energy. So feeling very left out in the cold. I almost kind of feel a little bit like woe is me type of an energy. But like I said, you know, they've had this opportunity, and I feel like you guys have been here before. You know, I don't feel like this is the first time that you've given them this opportunity, like given them a chance, and them done the same thing, them revert back. You know, the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Some of them are really focused on, like some of them are taking it very, very personal, or, you know, wanting to, how do I want to put that? Some of them are looking at every reason but the actual reason, you know. Some of them don't want to take accountability for their lack of effort or action, you know, as being the reason, you know. So it's oh, well, now it's becoming a confidence thing. Well, I'm not, and maybe it's because I'm not good looking enough, or I'm not this, or I don't have this. You know, it's that kind of an energy. But it's that blame game. It's like they would rather put it on that than take the accountability for their actions or lack of actions. And Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, not wanting to acknowledge that they didn't put the work in when they had the chance, when they didn't nurture this, when they didn't give it the time, effort, and energy that they needed to. So that's hard. You know, that's something that they're going to have to they're going to have to sit with. We all make mistakes. You know, it doesn't mean this person is a bad person. You know, we all make mistakes and we all take things for granted at times. And, you know, it's just a part of the learning and the lesson and the growing. And, you know, that's just where this person's at right now. We have the Tower in the reverse for the challenge. Allowing the Tower to fall, just allowing it to fall. Got the Ace of Wands in the reverse, not sparking things back up again. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's difficult when you've invested a lot into this. It's difficult when you had long-term future plans and goals for something to not give it another chance when you've already invested so much, to just kind of cut that loss. It's difficult. It absolutely is difficult. And when this person is trying to present you with a very pretty picture, 10 of Pentacles, you know, everything that you want, and you do have feelings, it does make it difficult. You know, that is that energy of trying to, you know, create doubt, trying to get you to lower your defenses. Tell me about this Four of Wands. The Four of Wands in the reverse is here, and this is in the area of your best approach to the situation. So the best way that you can handle it. I think it's one of those energies is just recognizing that, you know, we can't, what is that expression? You know, you win some, you lose some. And that sounds very casual, a casual phrase to put for this, I know. But, you know, they're not all going to work out. And it's okay. It's okay that we have, you know, relationships or connections that didn't work out. It is not a negative reflection on us. It does not mean that there is not love out there. It does not mean that there isn't going to be a positive, healthy relationship out there for you. Okay, it just means it's not this one. So don't take it further than it is, Scorpio. Okay, this doesn't have to turn into a, you know, all of the connections are like this and it never works out for me. Because when we get into that space, you know, we're really lowering our vibration and we're really attracting and creating more of that. So we don't have to take it there. Okay, we don't have to do that. We can just recognize where, you know, that's just this one. This one didn't work out. But that doesn't mean the next one won't. Got the Ten of Wands in the reverse. It's okay to let something go because it's not what you want or because it's weighing you down. I almost do feel like there's going to be, is this going to be difficult? Yes. Is it going to hurt? Yes. Is it still going to instill a small amount of relief to no longer have to be dealing with this? Yes. It can do both. Okay. You can have conflicting emotions. That's okay. So I feel like you're going to be able to put something down that you've been carrying for a long time that's been very difficult. It's been heavy. It's time, and I feel like you guys know that. Tell me about this Three of Swords. Yeah, we have the wounded warrior, so wounded because he won't stop fighting the war. Got the Two of Wands in the reverse. Afraid to leave a comfort zone. Afraid to leave something behind and go in a new direction. We always kind of fear the unknown. It's a natural human thing, right, to fear the unknown. And as Scorpios love very, very deeply, right, there's a fear of that pain, facing that pain and that grief. Because, you know, with a love as deep as the Scorpios, it's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it, right? Where you love deeply, but you also feel that pain deeply too. It also, that sword cuts deeply too. So it's, you know, that fear of having to grieve, that fear of having to experience that loss, of going through that when you guys feel it so intensely. I'm a Scorpio sun and rising as well. I definitely understand the intensity of the feelings that you guys have. So, you know, of course, not wanting to face that. Now, you know, it's almost, sometimes it's like wanting to stay where you are because you don't want to have to deal with that. The Seven of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. The Spirit is encouraging you to be willing to face the unknown, to be willing to step out of your comfort zone, to be willing to allow the Tower to fall. The Tower doesn't take away things that are meant to be there, things that are stable and solid. Okay, they don't do that. If it is solid, it doesn't. You can see here that the foundation is cracked. You know, it takes away something that is already supposed to be taken away. Maybe so it can be rebuilt from a firmer, more solid foundation. But it's allowing the tower to fall. And I do think it is creating new opportunities for you in love. Okay, 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups. I feel like there could be something new trying to come in for you, but it's been having a hard time because you guys have been keeping yourself stuck in this situation that you know isn't for you, right? And this person does make it very difficult for you. It is kind of creating a cycle, trying to get their way back in, trying to create doubt within you, trying to lower your defenses. But at least I feel like now you guys are really starting to see that. I think you guys have kind of seen it before, but now it's like in your face and you can't unsee it type of an energy. So allowing the tower to fall, even though it may hurt. Stepping out of that comfort zone. Recognizing that it's okay to stop fighting the war. That is what I have for you, Scorpios. If this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, then just check out your other placements. Everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, you guys can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.